showing the true character and nature of the state of Pakistan. Pakistan has in fact done what the Taliban had done as far as the Bamiyan Buddha statues were concerned. A very historically and archaeologically important Buddhist site of rock carvings in Gilgit-Baltistan has been defaced and vandalized by Pakistan. My colleague Tejinder is joining us for more on this. Tejinder, these are extremely important, old, historic, archaeologically important rock carvings from the Buddhist faith. Just give us a sense of what has happened and the role of Pakistan in vandalizing these rock carvings.
See, Shivani, these rock carvings, they are situated in the Chilas area in Gilgit-Baltistan. These are what we have been told, that these are several centuries old rock climbing, Gilgit rock carvings, I'm sorry. This Gilgit-Baltistan used to be a part of the erstwhile princely state of Jammu and Kashmir, where Buddhism flourished for several centuries. So these are the remnants of the Buddhist past of this area, and these are the rock carvings are several centuries old. What we have been told, that the Pakistan authorities, they are with the help of China, they are trying to build a dam at this very site, which will lead to the submersion of this entire place. So the Buddhist, the people belonging to the Buddhism faith all across the world, they were raising questions. They were protesting against Pakistan authority, telling them not to destroy this site, not to build dam at this place, because this place holds a very significant place in the Buddhism religion. What Taliban did in Bamiyan, wherein they destroyed the Buddhism statues, the same thing has been done by the Pakistan authorities. They have vandalized, they have defaced all the rock carvings just to suppress the voice of Buddhism, Buddhist people, not to raise a voice against the construction of the dam. You can see in these pictures, they have written slogans in favor of Pakistan on these historically and archaeologically important rock carvings in this in Chilas area. So clearly Pakistan has done what the Taliban did to Buddhist sites in Bamiyan, wherein they used rockets, they used tanks to destroy the rock carvings, the Buddhism statues in Bamiyan, and same thing has been repeated in the Gilgit-Baltistan area, which actually belongs to India and has been illegally occupied by Pakistan. They have vandalized, they have destroyed the rock carvings.
Just hold on. I'm going to come back to you for some more details. Let's just get the first response also from Colonel V.N. Thapar, now joining us on the broadcast. Colonel, this is very shocking what has come to light from Pakistan. I mean, even for a country like Pakistan, you don't expect that they're going to destroy, for whatever reason, a historically important, carvings, an archaeological site of such importance, where there were rock carvings in Gilgit-Baltistan area. What will your first response be on such a defacement of history?
You see, actually it is utterly shocking. Utterly shocking is the only word, because the way they are going, it shows that they are getting more and more radicalized, and as such, I don't think any civilized country, in fact they are not very civilized, but even semi-civilized country won't do things like this. And they have a whole lot of cultural heritage in Harappa. Do you mean to say they will start destroying them just because there is some Gautam Buddha or the Hindu idols lying in that? I mean, this is very, very ridiculous and very stupid. The other thing I feel is that they are trying to appease the Chinese by doing all this, because they think that their masters will be very pleased when they do something anti-Buddhist. So that is not the case. I mean, the world has silently allowed Pakistan to, or the Taliban and other like-minded bodies to have their way. They did it in, first they did it in Afghanistan, Bamiyan. No person with a brain in his head will ever think of doing such sacrilege. I mean, there is a limit to which you can go. But I believe that we are all helpless spectators. just watching them take their own law into their own hands and try and unless there is some concrete action against this kind of a thing, they will continue. And what will be the end result?
No, you're absolutely right. In fact, Colonel Thapa, that was going to be my next question. You know, the world was shocked when the Bamiyan Buddhist statues were, destroyed by the Taliban. Pakistan has put itself in direct company of Taliban. Not very surprising. Of course, it's a terror state and really survives on nothing else but hatred for all its neighbors. But the world community really has to come together and stand against such defacement of history.
Bilkul, absolutely. And then also, you see, are they trying to assert their right in these areas, Baltistan, and by doing such sacrilege and such horrible things, are they trying to assert that they have a freedom to do what they like? They are sadly mistaken. And nobody in this world is ever going to forgive them. There are a lot of, if the counter reaction takes place, a lot of things will go wrong all over the world where their heritage sites are there. You see, there is always going to be some reaction to any such
Absolutely, absolutely.
So we can't keep on escalating this.
No, this just goes on to show what a headache Pakistan is as far as world community is concerned. Colonel Veeran Thapar, I request you to just hold on. I also want to bring in Major Gaurav Arya joining us over the phone line. Major, this is as shocking as it gets, even for a country like Pakistan to deface, such ancient rock carvings. Instead of preserving them, they're destroying them.
Pakistanis, you have to understand why they do this. They do this because they do not want to recognize their past. They do not want to recognize and admit to the fact that they were earlier Hindus or Buddhists, right? Every Pakistani with a Hindu surname or a Buddhist or a Sikh surname seeks to claim Arab heritage. This comes from a huge amount of inferiority complex which they feel when they go and meet the Arabs outside. So to tell the world that, listen, we are defacing these Buddhist monuments, we are obliterating the last evidence or marks of an ancient culture because we are who we are. This is what they are trying to do. They did it with the statues at Bamia in Afghanistan also. The Pakistan supported Afghan Taliban. They've done the same thing in Gilgit-Baltistan. It is part of the same strategy.
Absolutely. Major Gaurav Arya, I have to leave it at that. Let me just quickly go back across to my colleague Tejinder, who's bringing us more on this story. Tejinder, tell us more of what you've picked up from the spot itself. What exactly has happened? How is it that the Pakistan establishment has chosen to go into this direction? Has there been any response from them on this, first of all?
See, Shivani, this is the place where Pakistan is going to construct a dam with the help of China, and we know how China is against Buddhism. They have been destroying Buddhism in China as well. So in order to appease their masters, as was rightly pointed out by one of our guests, that Pakistan wants to appease its masters China, and that is the reason that they have defaced this historical site. This is what we have been told, that this is several centuries old site when this entire area was under Buddhism influence. This place was a part of the erstwhile state of Jammu and Kashmir, princely state of Jammu and Kashmir. This is in the Chilas area of Gilgit-Baltistan. These rock carvings are several centuries old, and they have been defaced by the slogans in favor of Pakistan. Several Pakistani flags have also been painted on these historically important rock carving. What we have been told that the world community needs to see to it how Pakistan is suppressing its minorities, how Pakistan is destroying the heritage, cultural and religiously important sites of the minority community in Pakistan, and then they have the audacity to speak about other countries, minorities in other countries, whereas in their own country they are doing it under the very patronage of the Pakistani government. This is being done by Pakistani government. They are first going to construct a dam in this very place, and in order to suppress the opposition from the Buddhist community globally, they have first vandalized the site. Yes, Shivani.
Well, absolutely. Well, Pakistan is a country where temples are broken on a daily basis. Minorities, especially Hindus, come under attack on a daily basis. And yet they have the gall to attack India on minority issues. But in fact, this should also be a reminder to the global community, the Western world, of the propaganda of Pakistan, that they peddle by trying to fall into their trap by producing reports, etc., against India, not once batting an eyelid for the atrocities that are committed against minorities and their culture in Pakistan occupied territory itself. Tejinder, we'll leave it at that. I'm also getting some more breaking news from